Hello, everyone. I wanted to talk to you guys about decisions you can make every day that can have a severe impact on your physical and mental health. As students, we're constantly functioning during high stress environments, which can be detrimental to us in the long term, severely impacting our mental health. But what if anxiety and depression weren't just in your head, but in your gut? Depression and anxiety are two of the most common psychiatric disorders seen today. In fact, they affect 300 million and 250 million people respectively. Some side effects of these conditions can become so severe that if left untreated, there will be effects felt not only to your daily life but also to the global economy. Increasing cases of mental health disorders are in part due to unrealistic workplace demands that lead to stress, poor quality sleep, and the inability to take care of oneself. These depressive symptoms then lead to chronic low grade inflammation and increased likelihood of autoimmune disorders. As seen in the diagram, stress leads to a cascade of immune responses, including the release of cortisol that then activates the release of inflammasomes, which is what causes inflammation throughout our body. Our body's response to stress is what current psychiatric treatments are failing to understand. Something that physicians, researchers, and even patients themselves have not given a second thought to was what if we treated mental health disorders as systemic inflammatory diseases instead of focusing strictly on the neurological aspects of these issues? I personally believe treatment would probably be much more accessible and have less stigma surrounding it. Just before very recently, treatment of psychiatric disorders has focused on the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, or the HPA for short. This approach only focused on communication between different parts of the brain. However, with increased microbiome based research following the Human Microbiome Project, we've actually found a direct link between gut microbiome health and emotion like behavior, such as how we respond to stress. This new approach would be known as the gut brain axis. Diversity of the gut microbiota has been found to regulate production of neurotransmitters such as serotonin, dopamine, and glutamate, as well as regulating amino acid production. Essentially, the gut acts as our second brain, and we need to be giving it as much attention as we would any other organ of our body. Unfortunately, stress in our life is inevitable and uncontrollable, but making slight dietary changes can have impacting effects. This approach is known as nutritional psychiatry. A lot of emphasis has been given to the Mediterranean diet, and rightfully so. This diet is rich in fibers, plants, healthy fats, and fermented foods, all of which provide essential amino acids to produce those neurotransmitters I was talking about. This all in all can affect our mood. Most physicians are recommending this diet to a wide variety of their patients, including those with diabetes, chronic illnesses, or even their healthy patients. I also wanted to bring our attention to the ketogenic diet, more commonly known as keto. This diet is characterized by a very low carbohydrate intake with emphasis on high protein. A study recently done with adult patients with severe mental illnesses, including major depressive disorder, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia, has actually shown a significant improvement in depression, psychosis symptoms, and metabolic markers such as their BMI after following a keto diet. So, remission of mental health symptoms through diet with no medications necessary seems like an idea for the future, but that future is already here. I'm not forcing anyone to adopt a strict or restrictive diet, but making a better decision while you sit down for your meals 3 times a day will surely give your gut and brain the ingredients they need to be happy. I'm urging this new approach to mental health treatments because not only is it more accessible than medication, it's also more personalizable. Our plates can become a powerful tool in supporting our physical and mental health as long as we prioritize our gut health first. I wanted to leave you guys with one more question. What if the path to a healthier mind starts with just your grocery list? Thank you so much, and here are my references.